And so to the lightweight quadruple sculls, Italy, with the great Francesco Esposito in the stroke seat. He's one of the great scullers of these championships. They're in lane 4. They've won Switzerland, 2 Australia, 3 France, Holland in lane 6 and Denmark in lane 5.
Camera giving a nice shot of the stake boat boy who holds the stern of each boat before the start there.
Throwing a lot of water up off the start. Sculls going quite deep.
I think you'll see them settle down as the race goes on. This Italian quad is one of the outstanding crews of the championship, technically very, very proficient and adept.
Might have been a bit splashy, but it's certainly been effective. They've moved straight out into the lead.
One of the features of this race is going to be how the Dutch crew does in lane 6, because that's got Dr. Goebel at stroke. He's trying to repeat his gold medal performance in the lightweight single sculls with a medal in the quadruple sculls. And he's definitely going to have his work cut out, even for him, to get in the medals. But let's wait and see how the race progresses.
Last year's world champions, West Germany, have not made the final. Switzerland were silver medalists last year. France were 3rd. Italy were only 4th last year. Denmark 5th, and China haven't made it. They were 6th. So it's Italy, 3/4 of a length up already, sitting up, sending their boat, and looking extremely confident and secure. In second place behind them, France. France has a good reputation in quadruple sculls. They've had a very good record. Denmark in lane 5. And in last place, Holland.
I think you can see there, Dan, how the technique has smoothed out a little bit from the start, and those blades are just skimming along the surface of the water.
It's very important to get away nice and sharply off the start, but not to take too much out of yourselves. And the Italians are very good at that. They tend usually to sit nicely in the middle of the pack and then come through in the second 1,000. But here they've gone right out in front. They're opening up a lead. They've got clear water now, and they look really very strong indeed. France in second place, holding a good position there.
And that's a beautiful shot of the aesthetic nature of the sport. Quad sculling is a lovely part of the sport to watch. The symmetry of 8 blades going in together, pushing the boat off and accelerating. I always find it's one of the most exciting events to watch, just for the grace and movement of the top-class crews.
It's Holland on the near side. Dr. Goebel at stroke. Italy, though, well out in front. Ooh, missed a stroke there from bow. Doesn't seem to affect them too much. They've got a good enough lead, but it shows that even at the very, very top, it's possible to catch your blade, lose control for a stroke or two. Sometimes it can be fatal, but these men are experienced men. They've got control of it again, but it did allow the French to come back to them just a little bit.
I suspect there'll be a few drinks on the bar tonight for that crab if they manage to win here.
Well, they don't look like they're going to get too pressed, but the French are doing extremely well in second place, and the Dutch on the near side have moved into a strong position. Australia sitting in 3rd at the moment. Australia again in front of their home crowd, holding 3rd against the Dutch as they come into the last 500 metres. Italy well clear, about 2 lengths clear of the field.
One of the fancy crews for this regatta, Australia. Certainly there's been a lot of publicity in the media, Australian press, about their chances to win, and along with the Cox's 4, they were one of the fancy crews for this regatta, so it'll be interesting to see if they can hold off the Dutch challenge.
Well, they're making a push now for the French. They've moved up well on the French with 250 metres to go. They've just got a half a canvas to make up. A lot of noise from the bank, but the French holding on. The Italians, really, no one's going to catch them. Their blade work perfect when it really counts. But the Dutch looking strong as well. It's France, Australia and the Dutch for the bronze and silver medals. Australia just losing a little bit of cohesion. And the French looking strong. It's between these two for the silver. It's Italy losing ground a little bit. Italy with Australia and France very close there. Holland just into 4th, Denmark in 5th, and bringing up the back there, Switzerland on the far side. Actually, the Italians were getting caught very fast at the end. They had a good lead, but they lost a length in the last 200 metres, with France and Australia battling it out for that silver medal. And it was France who just pipped the Australians for the silver, with Holland squeezed back into 4th place. And there a chance to see Italy. Beautiful, beautiful crew, one of the best crews here at this regatta in Tasmania.